Doodle-doo. Right. There's that. All right. Let me. Do that. Crap again. Look at us. Look at us being levels in 3 minutes once live starts. Fucking go. Cake. Although I think we already beat this level, to be honest. Oh yeah, we totally did. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, let me... what the hell? God damn it. Yeah, exit. Let's, That's right, we had already beaten that level. But whatever, we beat it again. So that just shows that the skill was there. Okay. It took too long. You gotta, like, pretty much just wait there. Is the game louder than me? Where's my mic? Oh. In comparison to the music. It's about the same, so let me turn the game down a couple clicks. There we go. I like being able to hear me a little bit more than the game, you know? Dang, man. Parts. Interesting. I almost have to do like a weird like angle. Yo, Mare. Hey. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
How did the rest of Expedition 33 go? Saw you trying to fight Sprong and I was like, what a badass. Yeah, that's right. When I left off, you were trying to get Monoko before going to Old Lumiere. Damn, you already had Old Lumiere too. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Good call. I waited on Frozen Hearts until much later, and actually I completely missed Gross Titer. However, I'm supposed to say that. But people died. Fair enough. I missed it until the end of the game when I realized that was the only skill that I didn't have for Monoko. I just somehow completely missed it. Okay, so a little faster, but that's right. Yeah. To shield up your party. Life changer. Oh yeah, for sure, right? Because like you miss the parry, at least it's guarded. That's a really smart one. Yeah. So luckily I missed it. I don't think it's... Is that the only place that you see it, though? I can't remember. I think there's another way to get it without Monoko. Yeah, that is crazy. I can't believe you beat him. That you beat Vec without Monoko. The crazy thing is like I really liked Verso when I first got him in my party. And then by the end, I'm like, Verso, you're my weakest character. And that's saying something because he's pretty strong. But I'll stick to it. Building clown characters. I wish I had invested more time in CL. I realized how powerful she was on Clea and Simon, but that's like too late, you know what I mean? if I ever do another playthrough, I have so many games to play, so I feel guilty playing Clair Obscur again. But if I do another playthrough, I want to use CL more.
Greetings, loved ones. It's time to get horny.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh, screwed up. Okay, so I need to hit the green shell once and then bounce off that guy and shell jump. Okay. You play Persona 5, but you rather play Expedition 33? Yeah. I meant to ask you how Persona 5's been going. People have brought whoa, a morning stream. I know, right, Mare? Right, Multi? Whoa. I missed them. I just happened to wake up too. I was like, if I wake up and I'll stream. And then I did, so. Crazy. Someone told me I should play Persona. I don't remember which one. Might have been 4, but it could have been 5. Ooh. I screwed up. Dude, I can't believe Havoc cut his hair off. It's crazy. It looks good. It looks good. It's still just crazy to me, though. I am too. I'm happy you are too. I don't know that I'll ever play on Expert. You're crazy for that. In the best way. In the best way. I'll live vicariously through you. Expert looks intense.
I too am.
What is this?
But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the.
Yeah, well, and then the kids kind of ruined that plan. What's up, Zez? Can you tell who Zez's favorite character from Expedition 33 is? How you doing, Zeskie? So Pokemon didn't happen, but Alan Wake did. Alan Wake did. Dude. Zez, you should check out Mare. Mare is doing... I also skipped Prong for now. I saw that. I saw that. Mare is playing an expert parry-only run. Just got to Old Lumiere. She's beaten the game already. But she's playing again because it's her favorite game. And it's super fun. Super fun. I know how much you equally love Expedition 33, and you're the big reason I moved it forward in the backlog, so just thought I'd let you know. But I'll probably do that plan again tonight, Zez. I think I ended up streaming way too late last night because I just had a couple people here only. It's just a little bit too late, just with the way everything settled down. I didn't start till like 9:45 my time, so just way too late. But we got through episode 1 last night of Alan Wake before we headed over and ended watching your stream. Lost a little too much momentum there. I couldn't believe you're even trying Sprong. I get it, right? Sprong has one of the 2 best Pictos in the game, I would say. Whoops. Game-changing. Game-changing Pictos, right? But he's got like 4 million HP. You forgot how many chapters are in Alan Wake? 6. Tried everything accessible for this progress of the game. You're able to swim, but not able to break the corals yet. You really try this time to go places, do side stuff immediately, even if it's insane, right? No, that's fair. That's what I did, right? I explored as much as I could. The only things I skipped were the things that said, like, danger. I purposely didn't go in them just so that, like, if the name is missing, I know that I haven't done it yet, but yeah, exploring all the side stuff is what I do in most games, and it definitely proved beneficial in Expedition 33. Ah, I screwed up. Baby progress, though. Sorry, I saw spam in Moltar's chat, but Saribot took care of it. But yeah, I'll probably play some Pokemon tonight, and then if I make some good progress, I'll swap to Alan Wake. That's gonna be my plan. And I'll be live at a more reasonable time. Right. Okay, so there's gonna be a double shell jump here too. What was Sprung's Pictos again? I believe his is Cheater, where you get to have 2 turns. Every turn. Every character, or whoever has it equipped, gets 2 turns. Yes. Yes. Clea's life is actually really good too. I ended up putting that on my L near endgame. Okay. Because, Clea's life would do where at the beginning of your turn you get like full health, and so she has one move where it's like, why does that keep happening? Where it's like drop your health to 1 HP, but reload all your AP and switch to Virtuos. Right. So like every turn I could just like lower down my HP, swap into Virtuos, get full AP, do, you know, like Stendhal or Payback while in Virtuos, and just keep that going. But the other one is God, who is it that allows you to break the 9999 damage cap? That was the other OP Pictos. I forget who gives you that. Oh, the Paintress fight. Yeah, duh. He didn't even get a scratch. Yeah, for sure. You pretty much have to fight Sprung once you beat the Paintress. Duh. Yeah, end of main story, basically. Or at least end of Act 2, right? There's still a little bit after that, but not much. Yeah, I saw that. Using your phone. That was really smart. I found it after I played the game. I love that. I mean, you streamed it for like, what, 10, 12 hours last night? Yesterday, so like, I'm like, yeah, of course. You're barely that dedicated. Game 8. Game the number 8. They have a really good, like, complete guide on, like, when and where and interactable maps to check things off. It's a little too much for that, but they have some really good builds on there. Like skills and Pictos and weapons and stuff. I like that website. Keep that in mind for future games. Might be some of the most complete guides I've come across for like anything. Yeah, it's really cool. Tells you like builds too in terms of skill points. Like on Act 1, get these skills up with these weapons. Act 2, shift to this and use your recoats and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I didn't have it. It would have been a bit hand-holdy, like during my first play. But nice for if I ever revisit it. I found it when I was cleaning up after I had beaten the game. When I was just cleaning up the continent after I had beaten everything. Crap. Yeah, I screwed up with that first left-right. If I would have just jumped straight out, I would have had that. Sometimes you use YouTube videos to double check if I forgot something important in a canvas. Oh yeah. Some of those canvases, like the paintings later or whatever, are weird. Like with that angle where you can't see like what's going on and you're just there to pick up like a single item. Usually a music record. I don't know, those ones are weird. What you forgot or not. Time is it? Cool. I still have an hour before I have to get ready to go into the office. It's an office day. Ugh. No, I like the people I work with. I like my office. It's just, I like staying home. I like working from home. Plus, I usually get to have longer streams those days, but I'll have to get off here in about an hour to get ready for work, so. It's currently our legislative session time too, so parking is a nightmare. So I try to go in a little early just to make sure I have parking. If you show up like at 8, like most people show up at 8, right? But by 8:30, there's no parking anywhere, and it's like you're going to have to hike 15 minutes. And it's way too damn cold for that. Without too much help. Yeah. It's 5:20 a.m. for me right now. When do you ever sleep? I have insomnia, so rarely. But no, I have meds for it too. So yeah, last night I went to bed at like what? 11:30. And then I woke up this morning at 4:30. Yeah. Animal Crossing dailies from side to side. Hell yeah. I know. I'm gonna end at like the perfect time. It's great. I love it. Get to watch some Zez. Animal Crossing is so not my game. Like, you'll probably never catch me playing it. But I really enjoy the vibes of... I enjoy watching you enjoy it. if that makes sense. But it's definitely not a game. I think it's a game that Ari would like. She's very much into like The Sims and stuff. And so I think she would actually like Animal Crossing. It's such a dumb little game, but it triggers all my serotonin. And that's all we're looking for, right? Okay, Merritt. It's so awesome getting to hang out with you and chat some more today. It's been nice catching up with you these past few days. I look forward to the next Expedition and Persona 5 Royal stream. But I hope to see you soon. Lurk away, my friend. It's good to see you. Really? Good luck in the Claire challenge run. Hell yeah. You got this. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, I've been getting an Exodus stream, which I feel pretty good about, given that I took a break from all things Kaizo to play only Expedition 33. Kind of like riding a bike. I love it. Ah. This music is such a jam, too. It's so hopeful. Boom, shbum, boom, shbum, boom, shbum, boom, 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 shbum, boom, shbum, boom, shbum, boom, boom, boom. I do like how forgiving this level is. I love all the pink in my chat, by the way. Pretty great. Oh, I didn't think I made that jump, so I didn't commit. Yeah, so we, last time on Pokemon, we got through Mount Moon. Well, not through. Actually, yeah, I think actually we got through Mount Moon, and we beat the nerd. And we were able to grab both fossils. I remember, like, as a kid, seeing my buddy playing, and, like, if I remember correctly, you could only grab one of the fossils. Like the Helix fossil or the other one. Like Ammonite and Kabuto. But I was able to grab both of them, so I'm super stoked about that. There we go. Let's go. Aww, trolled. Yeah, me too, right? For some reason, he was my favorite too. I don't know what it is. There's certain Pokemon that, like, for no reason, I connect with you. Scyther was the same way. He was just so cool to me, even though, like, I had no reason to care about him. Oh, it's the scythe hands, right? Right? Also, because I got trolled on that, there's my Mario troll emote. I like Scyther's evolution Cleaver, but it eludes me in ZA. I've never seen Cleaver. Let me take a look. Ooh. You know what's funny? He kind of looks like Scyther and Kabuto. Their family lineage crossed over. And it lost flying. It becomes bug and rock. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, did my other emotes get approved yet? I should take a look. So, I was showing some anime once, and there was boobs way too long on the screen, and so I lost my upload eligibility like a while back. It should be back soon. I think I had to do like 60 streams before it would come back or something. But most of my emails got approved right away, but like 6 of them did not. Oh yeah, they've all been approved now. Sick. All my emotes are there. Oh, except for one. There's one emote that's not, but it's not assigned to a tier yet. So that's fine. Cool. So let me, I actually need to remake my command real fast. Is that right? Do I have 24 emotes? 26. Why is there only... Oh, okay. There they all are. Dude, I don't know if you ever saw this one, or if you remember it, but it's such a good... brings all the boys to the yacht. Oh man, I love that emote so much. Okay, let me grab all these emotes real fast. Go. Jinx. Nice. Yeah. I also had a confused, like, Pikachu that had SpongeBob's confused face on it. It's on Kick, but it's, I couldn't find the file, so I uploaded that one a long time ago, I guess. I always knew I wanted to play Pokemon, though. I'm glad I'm finally getting to. So I only had to wait like a day or two on my emotes. That's not bad. That was close. Not this time, Satan. Save. Thank you for the GGs. Murph's Ghost. C530. Sweet. Not bad. Technically 2 GGs in 30 minutes. No, I wanted to read that message. Damn you, Tommy T-Son. This level's dedicated to Cynthia. The soundtrack is such a banger. Oh, I need to bring that emote back somehow. Which one would I get rid of? Bro. Oh shit, I really like that one. Oh, I like that one too. Dang, okay, there's way more that I'll have to look through to see. But it's Squirtle Squad with the sax, right? And that would be really, really good for like some of the jazzy songs that just like hit. I love Squirtle. Squirtle's another Pokemon I really loved. He was my favorite starter just from personality. But having Squirtle playing the sexy sax would have been sick. Alright, let's get back to watching Havoc. Lurky Poo on Havoc Mondo. Aw, dang, I thought I was gonna save that. Whoops, wrong way. So then he's gonna kick that shell and I'm gonna bounce off it. Okay, and then bounce off that one. Okay, not too bad. I do a full jump up here? Yeah. Wrong way again. Dang it, Mario. One, two, three, four. Whoops. Spin jump. Fuck. I was just flying blind. I should hold jump there. I should hold jump there too. So I'm rushing there. I don't need to rush there actually. I can wait for it to bounce back. Whoops. I can wait for it to pass, I think, the spikes, and then I can do a full jump and think it would work. Yay, screwed that up. I got in a rush there. Bum, 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 bum. Almost. I did jump a little early off the platform. I meant to sing that out loud, by the way. And I did not. Dang, how did I get that so smooth the first time? So I think, I don't know, something with the timing on that blue shell. I don't know which way it needs to be, but if I'm a little bit too far to the right, too early, it spawns that yellow shell falling sooner. And I think if I just do a smaller back toss jump, that might just be it. It might not have anything to do with the blue shell, but just doing a quicker back toss. That way I'm falling faster. That might just be it. That way I bounce off the first shell on the 1F0 and catch the other shell falling. Crap. I could probably go back and save that, now that I think about it. I think I might alternate between Kaizo and Pokemon in the mornings. Like, Kaizo, Pokemon, Kaizo, Pokemon, Kaizo. And then on Saturday, I could have, you know, longer Pokemon. Or I could play all three if I felt like it. But I'm wondering if, like, Mondays, Wednesdays is... Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Kaizo, and Tuesday, Thursday, since those are my work from home days. I have a little bit longer in the mornings, play some Pokemans. Although today was my day off from having to work out, so today probably would have been better to be Pokemon. But I also started a little bit later, like I started later than I woke up. I woke up thinking I had to work out. So I was getting things ready for that, and then I saw that it was my rest day. And so I was like, oh, Well, I could have started sooner, and I could have started with Pokemon, but c'est la vie. I don't know why, but I always know where that 4 beat is. Crap. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. It's early morning. A lot of times I'm just kind of talking to myself. And yeah, no expectation. I appreciate you still being here. Why did I do that? Just reviewing analytics, channel point values before I got... No, fair enough, man. It's good to look at those numbers. I tend to do it like a few hours after I streamed, just so I have like a clear head. Can let go of anything that I was feeling during the stream, good or bad, right? And just go in with like more of a neutral level head. So like not last night, but like my earlier day stream, I was like, whoa. I know during stream, I got like a little disappointed in the moment, right? Because I was like, man, it's really quiet. And I thought I was streaming at a good time. But then I look and I actually had, you know, 18 viewers. I had no idea that I had 18 viewers, right? So I was very appreciative, and I'm like, you know, if I had... Because I turned off my view count, right? Like, can't really see my view count while I'm live. Because I would overthink that too, right? Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but yeah, always good to do that, man. Don't worry, we're gonna be there soon enough. When I look over, it's because someone else that I mod for is live, and so, plus they're also good friends, and so, like, I like to give them some watch time, too. But just kind of watching the chat. He has Seribot, so I don't have to worry too much, but I don't know. Part of me still likes to just keep an eye on things, make sure people are staying in line. Crap. So I need to do that part smooth and do a full jump and a re-grab full to get back over and then to get on Yoshi. That's technically progress though. progress again. This is a song I could have as like a starting soon screen or something. That'd be sick. I need to work on a few things for stream. I need to have like a trailer, right, for the channel. I need to work on my panels, clean that up a bit. The overall look, right, and aesthetic. Because I know I could never be a full-time streamer, there's a lot of things that I just never really put the effort into working on. That being said, if I ever wanted to actually be a full-time streamer and I don't have those things, I'm pretty much sealing the fate, right, by not doing those things. What the hell? Okay, so I bounce off the Koopa. Do a full jump, by then the shell should swing back around, and then I bounce off it there. And that'd be one bounce over the spike. By then, the shell will go through that turn block that it hit on the first go around. And then I bounce off it there. Hopefully that's the GG, because there's a lot going on there. I'd like to finish this level, get a little sneak peek at the next level before I start getting ready. Right. I believe in you. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of your heart. Thank you, Zez. Appreciate you. Crap. Dude, that was nice progress. Okay, so I need to land a little bit more to the left to knock the Koopa to the right. And I'm going to do a re-grab from that point and bounce off the Koopa. Full jump, catch that shell. Probably throw it at the peak, hit the wall next to me, make the jump. That should be GG. That should be GG. Just based on how that feels. I have no reason to know that that's the end of the level. It just feels like it's the end. I think we're gonna get this before we call it. Oh no, my workday doesn't start till 7. So I'm definitely the first one there by at least a half hour. So no worries. I still have like an hour and 10 minutes before my day starts. And getting to work is only about a 10 to 15 minute drive. Right, stop doing that. But thank you. I almost took a hit from my pen just now, and I'm like, wait, usually I only stream at night, so I can do that. I'm about to start work, I can't do that. I'm always placed. Perks of the job. I mean, yeah, that's true. And do you walk to work? Like, just based on how you chat about it. If I walked, I think it'd be different too. I certainly don't want to be operating a vehicle. Minute walk away. Yeah. Yeah, if I could walk it off, I think it'd be different too. I would believe that, to be honest. They're trying to make our city multimodal. Like really improve on like public transit and bike lanes and stuff too. But we have like 80,000 people. We're already really small to begin with. Seattle, not so small. That's impressive. All right, man, just a reminder, the Super Bowl is Sunday. 6 days away. So if you're going to be doing extra shifts, thank God. And actually, it might be... Yeah, is it an evening game? I bet it's an evening game. Let me see. Yeah, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so it's not really too late. It's like 3:30. 3:30 your time. It's not like an evening game. Yeah. You guys are the most complete team, so you have a really good chance of rioting. NFL, where when you win, you riot. It's crazy. It seems so backwards. Drake May is also really good, so I don't know. It should be a really good game. Number one defense versus number one offense. Seattle's the number one offense, I'm pretty sure. The Patriots are the number one defense. Again, pretty sure, but I could be wrong. The nice thing is too is it feels like, and I know you're about to go live, so you can just, you don't have to stick around for me rambling through all this. It's nice that it feels fresh, even though these are franchises that have both been there. In fact, you know, these are franchises that have faced each other. The infamous interception where Seattle decided to throw it on like the 1 or 2 yard line when they had Marshawn Lynch. And lost the game because of an interception. But that was like a decade ago. Like, I can't remember when that was, but it's like different coaches, different players. It just feels fresh, right? Neither Belichick or Pete Carroll are on their respective teams. There's no Tom Brady, there's no Russell Wilson, there's no Legion of Boom. So like, it's nice. It's nice to it not be the Chiefs and the Eagles in some capacity. Or the Niners, right? Well, I guess the Niners, oh yeah, they went twice, right? Lost to the Chiefs both times, but yeah, it's just nice to not be in a season that was so upside down, where the losers are winning and some of the winners are still winning. But yo, with a side of jackpot. What's up, Neil? How you doing, man? Yeah, I screwed that up. Sports ball, gonna sports ball, I guess. But yeah, yes, get those chores started. Yeah, you will. You certainly will. Love you, Zez. Thank you for being here. I should have shouted out Zez. Here, let me shout him out on the way out. Should have shouted out Meridwin too. Whoops.
Ooh. I'll bring you back to life. I'll be your wicked wife. Dear Ferdinando, I am here to save you from this curse.
Oh, I paused it. Pepperoni or 3-meat pizza? What brand is it? Is it Red Baron? And if it's Red Baron, is it like the original or rising crust, or is it like a French bread pizza? Because this will sway my answer. Or are you ordering it from somewhere? Forgot. DiGiorno stuffed crust. Okay. With DiGiorno and stuffed crust, honestly, I'm classic with that. I just go pepperoni. I tend to go pepperoni with Red Baron as well, but if we're talking French bread pizza, I tend to go the 3-meat. One, two, three, four. I went way too wide on that. And actually with DiGiorno, I tend to go for like, if they have the 4 cheese option, that's where I tend to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, I hit the shell at that time too. Okay, I gotta be faster on the double shell jump part. So that way I can hit the Koopa without hitting the green shell. It's the second time that's happened, so I should do back tosses. I think back tosses will be faster than me trying to left, right, and a line hitting the right wall. I'll do back tosses because those should be faster. Crap. That was a nice reset, though. I was pretty sure I could do that, right? And I just wanted to test it out, and it totally worked. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I did need to screen scroll when you do that jump. Crap. The correct timing for that jump is either a half second earlier or a half second later from where I decided to jump. Crap. Alright, we got like 10 minutes left. If I can't get this within that 10 minutes, that'll be fine. We don't need to stress about it. We don't need to be late for work. I can get this pretty quickly next stream, you know what I mean? I think this hack is more approachable than Shellax, to be honest. So far, it's early. We're only 4 exits deep. There's 15 exits, but I feel like Shellax had more complicated things. Granted, when you get to exit 4 of Shellax, you're halfway through the hack. But I think I might have hit the shell there too. Not that it's hard to do, but I managed to finish listening through Motionless and White's entire discography since they released their newest song, Afraid of the Dark, and it's crazy how much the sound has evolved and been refined. I didn't even know they released a new single. I'll have to go listen to that. Be interesting to see how Rhea Ripley's voice has changed. I'm just kidding. I heard she got hurt. Sucks. That Tejana bomb was disgusting on the apron. So I'm not surprised to hear she's injured. I hope it's nothing serious. Yeah. Although I'm sure she chose to not be there, right? I would love to see her come for the Intercontinental belt anyway. I think Natty's gonna have a little program with her. And I think after Becky beats Natty and stays Intercontinental Champion, because let's be real, they're not gonna put the belt on Natty. Then that's when AJ Lee comes back. And we get a WrestleMania match between Becky and AJ for the Intercontinental belt, which a belt that didn't exist back when she was around. I can see AJ being like, look, I'm very part-time. I'm very much not going to be here. I don't want a world title run. I just want to be here and help elevate the product. That she would just go for a mid-card belt, and I think that would be the perfect stage. But I was sad not seeing AJ Lee or Paige. Oh, AJ Styles. Sorry. I was talking females, so that's where my mind went. Yeah, but you know what? I think this was his own volition. I think he wants to use what little mileage he has left to not stay in WWE. You know, he could have won. He could have won and still left, but he already got announced for a New Japan show in the end of March, so I'm excited for that. I think he's going to do some dates with New Japan, AEW, and TNA just to wrestle some people one last time, kind of stay a free agent and just go wherever he wants. And then be on a part-time schedule where he gets a few more matches, but keeps his body mostly healthy so that he can ride off into the sunset to have time with his kids, right? Get a few high-profile New Japan. Like, I would love to see Samoa Joe and AJ run it back one more time. My opinion is they need to stop. Yeah, I agree. It's such a rip-off of Randy Orton as the Legend Killer, and I swear, if they have Gunther retire Randy Orton, I'm gonna be so pissed. I don't even care if it's something Randy wants. I don't want it. Oh my god, it's not the end? Okay, so I have to throw that shell, do a shell jump, and then do a shell bump, and then bounce off it again. God dang. No, I knew he would win. He could have gotten a championship match without needing to win the Rumble. Joe Hendry wasn't even there. That was also insulting. The way that WWE has handled both Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry is embarrassing. Yeah, Roman didn't need to win, but I guess I'm not mad at it. It's better than Cody. Better than Jey Uso. But I see that they kind of made it perfect here. They pretty much told us how the rest of this is going to go. Cody is going to win the Elimination Chamber and challenge Drew McIntyre. Roman's going to continue his Punk saga, right? And go after the belt that he hasn't won yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they both win it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. They weren't going to have somebody else win it, right? Realize that the Royal Rumble isn't about building new stars, right? They build new stars in the Royal Rumble through eliminations and stuff. Like, the way they handled Oba was amazing. I can't believe Braun got eliminated the way he did, but... Royal Rumble's always been about a main event player. It's never about building someone new. It's never about building a new storyline, right? That's what Money in the Bank is for. Royal Rumble is always main event players. Stone Cold, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, like Undertaker. Like, these are people that were already main eventers. So you don't really build new stars with the Royal Rumble. Yeah, it really was. It really was. And I kind of thought it was Austin Theory. Or at least they're gonna build that suspicion. It'll be interesting to see who that was. Yeah, I agree. I think he was much hotter when he first came to the main card, when they first put the belt on him. And when he was in like NXT 2.0. The hype's worn off. LA Knight. LA Knight is someone that I actually wanted to see get treated better. I can't believe they had Brock Lesnar get eliminated during Jey Uso's entrance. Like, people are yeeting and Brock's getting eliminated? Are you kidding me? That's so stupid. So stupid. Why'd they even have Jey Uso come out of the crowd? I knew they were going to do the run it back bullshit too, so I was happy to see Roman took him out. The women's Royal Rumble, though, absolutely cooked. The women's Royal Rumble was so good. I was disappointed in the surprises, right? But I love that Brie came back. And what that told me is that Brie's going to be here for a little bit, and we're looking at the new tag team champions. I was really happy to see Brie. Crap. Yeah. I like Roman though, so like I'm not mad at it. Like, people talk about like being sick of Roman and like holding the belt for 3 years, but that was some of the best storytelling. The Bloodline storyline was like the best thing to ever happen from WWE, and you can feel when Roman's not there, like just how lacking everything is. I really feel like Roman does make things better. The Bloodline storyline is one of my favorite things since I started rewatching wrestling. Like, it was so good, and it was the perfect character. And it took him long enough to find, but things were the best when the Bloodline was running things. The actual Bloodline, not this MFT insane clown posse juggalo Bloodline that Solo's running. Like, in what world did they think that face paint looks good? So stupid. So I don't know. Sometimes, yes, his title runs got a little stale, but like, as I look back, it's some of the best stuff we got out of the last however many years. And everything that Roman did is so much better than anything Cody's done. Cody as a champion bores me. He's definitely a better chaser than he is a champion. Same with Tiffany. I can't wait till Jade is no longer champion. What a waste of time that is. And I mean, I knew that already because she was a waste of time in AEW too. I never bought into her hype, and she's not good at this job. Yeah, I would agree. I think had he... WrestleMania 40 is when all of this fell off, and it would have been better to have him champion than the first time. It's like they tried to recreate the Daniel Bryan stuff in Cody Rhodes, and it just didn't work. Just didn't work. Cody needs to turn heel already too. I know he's against it, but he's turning into Homelander anyway. He might as well do it. All right. Let's give this one more good go, and then I need to go get ready for work. I'd love to talk about the Rumble more next time. Whatever happened to him? He's been on AEW. You know, he went to AEW and had a really good runs with Mox, right? He's Bryan Danielson, that's his actual name. They ran a stable together. He was a heel for a bit. They had a really good go. And he's been doing commentary. I think he's just, you know, giving his body a break and wants to remain healthy for his kids. And so, yeah, he's been doing great things, and he's amazing on the commentary desk. I actually really like him as a commentator. Yeah, I did see that. I'm really happy for him. I think it's going to be a much better fit. I think we're going to get some NXT black and gold Ciampa out of oh yeah, and then Powerhouse Hobbs came over. That was a silly moment. He's not gonna be much more than a glorified mid-carder on WWE. I see that fizzling out like Rusev very quickly. But Ciampa, I think, even though he'll probably also just be mid-card, he's going to be very successful in AEW. I think he fits that perfectly. He's going to have some banger matches with some of those international, continental, whatever belts, like TNT belt. Like, he's going to have a really good time, and he's going to be a really good addition to their roster. I think AEW fits where he shines. Hobbs is just gonna get lost. He doesn't have the charisma to be at the top. Now, maybe he'll prove me wrong, and I'm hoping he does. I just don't see his mic work and stuff being at WWE's level of what it needs to be. I think he could have been better in NXT, but even then, I just don't know who he would have worked with in NXT. I don't see... Yeah, I don't think they were going to put it on Lesnar. I think Lesnar's an entertainer, right? I think Vince wanted to give him all these pushes and stuff, but he's actually for the business and in sports entertainment. Over fighting and over dominating, right? Like, he's had some really good interviews where he breaks kayfabe, and I have a lot of respect for Lesnar, actually. As far as the business acumen, right? I'm not saying I respect him as a person. Not getting into any of that other stuff. He wasn't charged. And I don't know enough about anything to have an opinion on whether he did it or not. But just Lesnar the worker is all I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm glad he didn't win either. And I'm sure that promo that Roman gave before the Rumble was kayfabe, right? Oh, because Lesnar was accused of misconduct with the Vince McMahon lawsuit, right? But there was no evidence. It was all, it was hearsay. It was dismissed. He wasn't even charged with anything. But that's kind of why he was blackballed there for a bit. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that he did or didn't do anything. Some people are like, look at him, of course he did it. And I'm like, that's not fair. They didn't even have like a hint, like, I don't know. But I love some of Brock's work when he was like Money in the Bank winner and stuff. Like, he was goofy. Love his funny stuff. Oh, progress. Okay. So we're gonna bounce that shell on the right side, bounce over it, and then it's gonna shoot up. We're gonna bounce, catch a shell, throw it, and then that'll be the GG. Okay. Let's go raid Zez. Let's go raid Zez. Nice. We'll end on some progress. I'm gonna go get ready for work. For a raid message, we're just gonna nut it up if you got him. If you don't, shoot him up. Oh, I forgot to say. Just a little raid.
Not.
Definitely down to talk more Rumble here next time we get to hang out. Enjoy your pizza. Copy whatever message you have access to. And let's go see Zezzy Boo. Okay, there. I was trying to get rid of... I accidentally grabbed the semicolon. Whatever. Okay. Love you guys. See you next time.